Hello everybody, my name is Chak. Welcome to this video. So in this video, I will talk about what is life coaching and what are its benefits. So what is my coaching experience? I've worked with two life coaches in my life before, one around 2016 for around 2 years and another one starting around 2017 for around 8 to 9 months. And I also recently became a life coach myself back in 2019 at the end of May, and I've coached over 20 plus clients. So today in this video, I'll just share all I know about life coaching, and hopefully you'll get some value out of this video. So let's get right into it. So hey guys, what is life coaching? Well, first and foremost, there's a lot of different school of thoughts out there. The nuances are a little bit different, but it's really about the same thing, where it's really about moving the client forward, helping you transform into the person that you need to be so that you can smash your problems and reach your goals. So yes, life coaching is about helping you move forward in life, help accelerate your personal growth, help you transform into your best possible version. And a coach has a lot of different tools to help you achieve that, such as asking really deep, powerful questions, challenging your beliefs, diving deep into your emotions, keeping you accountable, helping you go through different frameworks that are very effective. And a key element that determines the effectiveness of coaching is the relationship between the coach and the client. It's very important to have that good chemistry, that dynamic between the coach and client in order for it to work. It's like a little dance because you feed off each other's energy. If you have a different communication style or value system, that it won't work. The good thing about coaching is that most coaches offer a free discovery coaching session, so you can kind of like just have a taste of how they coach, and you can experience a mini transformation to determine if it's right for you. But what coaching is not about, it's not about giving you information. That is consulting, that is mentoring. Coaching is more about drawing the information that's already innately inside you. This is more powerful because when you're given information, you're not really using a lot of your consciousness. You're not really processing. You're just kind of like absorbing and receiving, and you know that most of the time the information that comes in one way and just goes out the other way. So you don't really get that transformation. How transformation happens within the coaching setting is by asking deep, powerful questions and having your thought streams going in a way where it normally won't go into. Because when we normally think about our own problems, our own goals, we have our own way of thinking about it, and sometimes our perspective might be very limited, or sometimes we're held back by our beliefs or our emotions. And having a coach to ask really deep, powerful questions really help you get that perspective to challenge your own belief system. And sometimes while you are doing that, while you're using your brain power to try to understand your own inner psychology, you get that aha moment, and that's really beautiful. The aha moment is super beautiful. I've experienced that as a client and as a coach myself. As a client, I always get the aha moment almost every session. And I was like, oh my goodness, yeah, I never thought about approaching in this angle. And it just helps you train your mind to be a more astute and critical thinker, and also to use different part of your senses and psychology and not be just a lazy thinker that goes through that same thought pattern every single time. And so yeah, life coaching is really there to ask deep, powerful questions, not there to give you information, because when you get the aha moment, the transformation is lasting because you reach a conclusion by yourself. You have that epiphany, you have that realization, and that stays with you forever. And the focus would be all on you. Like in a coaching session, maybe 80% would be you talking and 20% would be the coach guiding. A homie or a relative might be really helpful to help your life situation, but usually in a conversation setting, you know, they won't focus 100% on you. Maybe they'll listen for like 30 minutes, but probably not like an hour or two, right? So a coach is there to all just like focus on you. The whole attention and the reason for this conversation is because of your growth. So when the intention is there and they have the skill to back it up, to kind of drop the wisdom, to help you see things in a different way and help challenge you in your own psychology, then you can get that growth. Because a lot of times, the biggest barrier to our problems is ourselves. We are our own biggest blockage. We can blame the society, the system, whatever, but at the end of the day, everything starts with us. So a coach can really challenge us and call out on our BS, and that is what a good coach can do. There's also one point about life coaching, and sometimes people ask, okay, how come a life coach can coach me in every single area in my life, whether that be in relationship, family, health, etc., etc.? Well, usually a life coach do have a pretty well-rounded knowledge base, but again, back to the point, a life coach is not to tell you what you need to do, but to ask you those deep, powerful questions, to help you dive deep into your psychology, to challenge your belief, to explore your emotions, right? And coaching itself is a skill, so it's really about using coaching as a tool to explore your inner world, to give you that epiphanies, so that you would know what action step that you need to take to move forward in your journey. And that is the reason why a life coach can address a wide spectrum of your problems. Well, now that you know a little bit of life coaching, let me get into the benefits. Well, the first question that a lot of people ask is, there's a lot of different alternatives I can do to improve myself. Coaching is only one of them, so why should I choose it? Well, 100% you can read a lot of books, go to workshops, seminars, all that good stuff, and please continue doing that because that helps you really set a good foundation for your growth. However, coaching is very personalized. It can give you that just-in-time transformation. Sometimes the biggest problem with us is we don't have enough self-awareness to really understand what our problems are. You might read a little book and the advice might be very generic and it really won't apply to you. Maybe just a little bit of that would apply to you. But when you go into a coaching session, it can help you reveal a lot of the deeper underlying problems that you have within, so you can get that transformation quicker. I think the key here is time. If you try a lot of different stuff and you've been investing a lot in personal development, but you still haven't got that growth that you want or that transformation you want, maybe it's time to try a different alternative, and life coaching is definitely a good investment for that purpose. The second big benefit that I see is helping you set a good success foundation. Through the process of coaching, you will become more aware of yourself, and a good coach can help you solidify those insights into actionable steps that will last for a long time. For example, when I worked with my coach before, we just set some very simple things like setting a good productivity routine, understanding my procrastination habits, setting a good nightly and morning routine, help me release some of my emotional traumas and different kind of things. So by doing that, now I have a really solid foundation. First of all, I understand myself way better, and now I also have a practical system in my life that I can apply whenever I need a little bit of extra help in my personal life. Like, oh my goodness, okay, I need a little bit of balance in my life. Okay, let me apply the wheel of life real quick. And I also have system in place so that I won't get into that dip as often. When I reflect more, when I have gratitude journals, when I have my morning intention, etc., etc. There's a lot of little tools and systems where you'll pick up in your coaching journey that would yield lifetime results. More about benefits. I think a great benefit of life coaching is really get to know yourself. This has been huge for me because back when I was in university, in the second year especially, I was very unhappy with my life. And the thing about me during that state of time is I didn't really have the mindset and the skills to understand why I was very unhappy. So luckily at that time I also received the most coaching, and I was really going through a very depressed state in my life, but luckily I had two coaches to support me during that time. And I became so much more self-aware in my own feelings, learning how to tap into my emotions, tap into my heart, not associate with my mind so much. So it helped me connect to the essence of who I really am and the reasons why I was unhappy with my life, and also what I want to go after with my life. What is my vision? What is my purpose? What are my values? So by having a life coach, you can really explore those deep questions that you might not know how to on your own. And this is really powerful because once you get that clarity on who you are, then you would know where you want to take your life and all the little steps behind that as well. So it would help you get that momentum, get that clarity to move forward in your life. The last benefit I want to talk about would be for those people that have a question in mind where they ask, oh, I'm already successful, I'm already happy, so why should I receive life coaching? What is the benefits for me? And my answer to that is consistent, accelerated growth. Because why not, right? Why not just become better? Why not become your greatest possible version if you can see that there are someone that can help you get to that next level? That's why professional singers still get singing class and singing coach. That's why professional athletes still have a training coach. So the same concept and reasoning applies here, is that if you still want to improve, as you want to get into the next level in your development, then hiring a coach is a great way to do that. And the key here is not to hire someone that is like 50 steps ahead of you, maybe like 5-6 steps ahead of you, so that their advice or their coaching, not advice, sorry, is still relevant to where you are right now. So having that coaching system set up, it really helps boost your performance on a consistent level. And every time you get out that coaching session, I feel a little bit more transformed as a client myself before. And that's the experience I also designed for my clients, to get that transformation every time you walk out of that coaching session, so you feel just a little bit more transformed. Now you got those insights, now you know what to implement, and it's just a little cycle. You can always get a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. So that is why you can always benefit from life coaching, even though you are already at a high performing level. That is my take on what is life coaching and its benefits. If you're interested in trying a discovery coaching session with me, feel free to check out the link below and apply for a discovery coaching session. And if your application matches the persona that we usually work with and who can we best serve, then we'll jump in a free 1-hour discovery call where it's all about me diagnosing deep into your problem and also giving you a little bit of a mini transformation. And if we like each other, if we get that chemistry going, we can discuss how to work together and things like that. So please check it out, link below. Thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate you all. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Also check out our podcast and our little freebie down below. Once again, it's Marco Chak. I'm here to make the world a little bit more conscious and more loving. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste, and I'll see you next time. Peace.